Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Happy afternoon. It is afternoon already, I guess. Hope the time didn't really mess you guys up when it switched up on us early in the morning. But happy afternoon. Hope you guys having a fantastic weekend. Guys, I hope you had a wonderful week. As we're in the middle, getting to the middle of March, right? So I hope you guys had a fantastic week. I hope you're planning for a wonderful week that's coming up. And I just wanted to share some things with you on this video. Just wanted to share things that was on my mind that I've jotted down throughout the week. And yeah, just a lot of the things was a blessing and eye opener to me. And so what I want to do is bring this information to you guys, because maybe I'm pretty sure someone out there would be able to be blessed by some of the things that I come across this week. So hope if you guys can see and hear me clearly, hope you can give me some thumbs up if you can see and hear me correctly, because I don't want my message to be lost because you guys simply can't hear. You guys know how I do on my videos. You're more than welcome to comment. Any questions for me, you can write any questions here. I do have a monitor here that I can try to get to as many questions that you have. I can give you answers. If I don't know the answer, I can get you the answer and get back to you with the answer. I do like interaction on my video. So if you have something to add or question, you're more than welcome. Feel free to jot it down. If you're watching this live, put a 1 in the comment section. If you're watching this live, if you're watching the replay of it, put a 2 in the chat, which I'm live now. So if you're watching this live, put a 1 in the chat. If not, if you're watching the replay of it, put a 2 in the chat for you as well. So we're gonna get up in here. Just want to tell you guys pretty much the experiences that I had this week. So, you know, I was on a call with my mentor the other day, right? And what I realized is this guy has helped over 20 people become millionaires, right? He's helped over 20 people become millionaires. And he informed me I could add to that number, right? And that was motivation for me, right? That when somebody sees something in you to say, you could be here, right? You could be here, right? It's a humbling experience. You're like, you know what? I do good and I do this, but when somebody else says, no, I see your level here. You're not there yet. And it was humbling for me. And he said I could add to that number of being another one of the guys. He has a number of people that he has helped become millionaires, just by impacting other people, just by helping many other people, right? And help them with their finances, right? Help them with their finances and helping them see, you know, the services that people already need, right? Helping them with services that they already need. Showing people how you can help them in the situation they're in right now, based off where the situation they're in now, helping them out, right? Because a lot of people get in a situation, they think there's no way out. No matter what that situation is, they think there is no way out, right? So let me tell you about my mentor real quick, right? I'm gonna tell you just a quick story about the mentor. Some people have heard it before, some people have not. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story about my mentor, right? My mentor is from humble beginnings in Miami, okay, outside of Miami. 7 people to a two-bedroom apartment, right? Poverty area where nobody on the streets own anything, right? They've like lifetime renters. They don't own anything, right? No life insurance, nothing. Just have nothing, right? You guys, you ever an area like that, I'm sure you got them in your city, right? And it's a generational thing, because if you don't help yourself out of that, you're bound to repeat your upbringing, right? Because your upbringing is what you know, right? So some people can't see past their upbringing and they just repeat it, right? They just repeat it. They get numb to it and they repeat it, right? So he got in a part, where he worked for the city of Miami, picking up trash on the beach. So everybody that's leaving all their stuff on the beach, he was the guy picking it up, right? Got introduced. He knew he needed some help with his credit, right? Got introduced to this wonderful platform, right? And he just killed it, right? He just killed it. He just went after it because he says, what's my alternative, right? If not this, then what? If not now, then when, right? And this is like a 23-year-old guy, right? Young cat, way younger than me, right? Way younger than me, right? Now, fast forward to today, I want to say 28, and he's got multiple 8 figures, right? Who's made over 20 millionaires, right? People that are younger than you can be wiser than you. It's all about the experience, what they have access to, what they've done, and how you can help each other, right? And this gentleman has helped me tremendous. So I didn't want to tell his whole story, that's because it's his story to tell. But he's come from humble beginnings, and now he's the man, the GOAT, the myth, the legend, right? And so I like to tell people that, because no matter where you're at in your situation, you could always improve it. You're not stuck in a situation. It is not a life sentence. Your situation is not a life sentence if you make the decision that you want better. Now, some people are okay where they're at, and that is totally fine. That is totally fine. Don't let me talk you out if you're happy, right? I want to talk to the people who are not happy, that want something different, who wants more out of life, that's in a situation that they need help getting out of. Those are the people I want to talk to, right? The people who work 40 to 50 hours a week and get paid on Friday, and by Friday night, Sunday, Saturday morning, you're broke, right? You hate Monday because you spent all your money already, right? Every Friday, and it's the same cycle each and every week, right? Those are the people I'm going to talk to. These are the people I want to help. These are the people we want to impact. These are the people we can help, so we all can get it, because this is services that people need, right? And we get paid to help people, right? So imagine a system that will help you budget, right? Imagine a system that help you budget, that help you with savings, right? That'll help you with a will, trust, power of attorney, right? That'll give you access to a credit lawyer, right? Identity monitoring, financial lockbox, etc., 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 all under one roof. Not all separate services, but all under one roof, right? These are the same programs that are helping people. This is the same program that helped me, right? So this was the best decision I've ever made. It's the best decision I have ever made. Now, I've made some bad decisions, right? Case in point, bad decision was me trying to do all of this on my own, right? I can't provide all the services that this program is offering, right? I couldn't provide all the services this program is offering, and this program is not even expensive of what I was charging. I'm just going to be honest with you. This program is cheaper than what it was to run my program, and you get way more items to help you. And it's the best decision I've ever made. So I understand there's a lot of people that are skeptical. I understand. I was too, right? I was too. I was too skeptical. I didn't believe it until, I started to see it helping so many people. And I said, I don't have nothing to lose, right? I don't have anything to lose, because if I do nothing, nothing will change. I will still be in my situation, which my situation was, I had a credit score of 524. I couldn't buy anything, right? Yes, I needed to add more credit, but nobody will give me credit because I was a 524, right? I had to put a boatload of money down if I wanted to buy a car or anything. That was a boatload of money I didn't have. I mean, I don't know if anybody can relate to that. That was a boatload of money I did not have. So I needed help, right? I needed help out of my situation. I was in a hole. I was in a financial hole. I was in a financial prison. And I tell everybody all the time, what is the first step to getting out of a hole? It's to stop digging. That's the first step to getting out of a hole. If it's a financial hole, mental hole, whatever it is, the first step is to stop digging. Stop doing the things that got you in the hole. Stop doing those things, right? So I started, my credit score was a 524 within the first 60 days, okay? In the first 60 days, my credit rose over 65 points. Now, I will tell you, everybody's credit is different. Everybody's results will be different. Your results may be not what I have. Your results may be better. Have I seen people get a better increase in that amount of time? Yes. I've seen people get a 100-point increase in 30 days. I've seen people get a 100-point increase in 60 days. I've seen that. Everybody's situation is different. I am not going to guarantee you to be 100 points stronger in 30, 60 days. I'm not going to do that, right? Everybody's situation is different. But what I will tell you, your situation will be better if you take this step than it will be if you don't, right? So I know it will help anybody. I know it will. It helped me, right? I was skeptical. I didn't believe it. I didn't think there was no hope for me. I took a chance because I said, hey, I ain't got nothing to lose. My credit sucks. So, I mean, what? If it doesn't work, then that's just another thing that didn't work. I'm here to tell you that it works. It worked for me. And now I help other people that are in situations like mine, maybe not as bad as mine, to get out of it. And this company pays me to do it, right? And I do know, there are people still afraid. There are people still skeptical. There are people that have tried programs before and it didn't work, and you don't want to try another program. I get it. I was the same way, guys. I said, you know what? I've had someone fix my credit and it didn't work. I've been there, right? I've been there. I have been there, but I had to try something. I had to do something different because I knew in my mind I wanted something better. I just needed a little bit of help. And I found it here. And I know it can help you too. I know it can help you too. I know it will. I know it will. It's helped far too many people for it not to help you. It's helped far too many people for it not to work for you. You got to give it a shot. I'm telling you, this program is phenomenal. So for the people that are skeptical on things, you got to understand. You got to think. Just think. When you think about your life, just think about something. Think about how people used to leave their home to try for a better life, right? Think about that. People used to move across the world in foreign lands just for a better life, right? They go to countries that hate them, and do all kind of stuff to them just for a better life for their family. They sneak across the border, all kind of stuff for a better life. Think about that. Y'all know it's true. Y'all see it on TV, right? Now, we have the access that we can get a better life right there, right here where you're at. Right here where you're at, you had access to it, right? You don't have to be great to get started. You don't have to be great to get started, but get started to be great, right? Come as you are, right? Come as you are. However you are in your situation, bring the situations with you. We're going to show you how to get out of that situation. I was watching the I don't know, maybe it's a movie, maybe it's a documentary. I'm not sure what it is, but it's the story of Giannis Antetokounmpo. I know I didn't say that right. Giannis, the Greek freak. Giannis, the two-time MVP in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think it's on Prime. If you have not seen this movie, watch it. There's actually two about his life. One that's on Prime that just got released recently, and there's another one on Disney Plus, the movie Rise, right? The movie Rise is about his life too. Watch them both, right? And you will be inspired. You will be inspired. See, Giannis's mom and dad was from outside of Nigeria, right? And they wanted a better life because they knew if they stayed here, that their growing family will have no shot at greatness in life. No shot. Not even close, no shot. So they moved. They moved all the way to Greece, right? They moved to Greece, undocumented. They couldn't find jobs. They couldn't find good housing because they were undocumented. They were there illegally. But it was far better than where they were in the outsides of Nigeria, where they came from. Right? They had to leave one of their kids behind because they couldn't try. It was too rough for that kid to travel. So he left that kid behind while they traveled and they made it to Greece. Now, in this movie, Giannis, they explained that there was a group of radicals there that attacked people who did not belong in Greece, which is their family. So like every day, they had to hide, run from these people every day for a better life. Fast forward to now, everybody knows Giannis to be the two-time MVP, Supermax deal with the Bucks. They did what they had to do. Was it scary? Yes. Were they afraid? Yes. Was it necessary? Yes. Did it pay off? Yes. Right? That's the commitment it takes to make it. Right? And I'm not telling people they got to move across the country for that. Right? It's just a simple system. You can do it where you're at, and it will help you. Right? And also, when I looked at that movie and the documentary, I started to think about the Great Migration of this country. Right? Where people move from the South to the North for bettering their life, better jobs, better opportunity, right? They moved in the South for better pay, right? Think about, this might be controversial, but think about the slaves who bought their freedom, right? So when slaves bought their freedom, they didn't buy the freedom of their family. They only bought the freedom from themselves, right? So they bought freedom to try to better their lives for their families. Like, hey, I get myself out. I can get a job. I can make more money. I can buy their freedom and we could be great, right? They did all of these things, and there's people out here who are still stopped by fear. We don't have to go through any of that these days. And people are still stopped by fear. By doing something they know they need to do, and they're still afraid. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. Right? You don't think anybody had fear when they move their family or move without their family? Yes. But you don't settle for that fear, right? We are a people that fight for a better life. We want different, we got to have different, right? But some people sit back because it may require some work, right? You're going to have to work anyways, right? So if you're going to work anyways, doesn't it make sense to work towards your success, your family success, right? It's time for you to know your worth, know what's most important in life, know what you can accomplish, right? See, when I was a child, I thought as a child. I saw things as a child. I acted like a child. But when we grow up, we're supposed to put away the childish things, the childish thoughts. When we grow up, we're supposed to put those away. It's on us now, right? It's not by a superstition that's out there that's going to require us to have a better life. That's going to help us get a better life. It does not work that way. You do not have a tooth fairy that is going to put an opportunity or put a better life under your pillow. Life doesn't work that way, right? You're not going to have a guy coming down your chimney that's going to give you a better life. It does not work that way. Those things you see as a child, right? So I know nobody in the mode or thinking that way, but in your actions you are, because you think your life is going to get better by you doing nothing. It does not work that way. It's not difficult to do this. It's not difficult. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy peasy, but it's worth it. That's what I'm saying. It's worth it, right? If you got to work hard 2, 3, 4 years to free yours and your family's life, it's worth it. It is very worth it. Case in point, if you didn't see it that way, why would anybody go to college? People go to college because they know they got to go through the 2 or the 4-year program with hopes to bettering their life. They know nothing is going to happen for 2 to 4 years when they finish that program, or maybe they go to master, to get their master's, or maybe they go to get their doctorate. Maybe they're going to go to law school. They know it's going to be those years before they're even possible to get to their craft. They know that. It's going to take time. It's going to take dedication. But I tell you, if you give time and dedication, you will succeed more times than not. A lot of people want to wait on the lottery. We had a lottery yesterday. I think the lottery is like $600 million. People want to wait on the lottery, which is fine. I played the lottery too, but you can't just only hope on the lottery to come, because the chances of you winning the lottery is 1 out of 380 million. Yes, there's still a chance. That's the reason I play it. But do I go around and say, hey, my whole life is waiting on myself to win the lottery? No, because there's a chance it might not come. But in this industry, being successful is like 1 out of 4. That's 25%. Man, you can do this and be successful until you hit that lottery. If that's the case, why wait? Let's work on your success now. What's the worst that can happen, right? To own your own business, own brick and mortar business, you better, it's like the average is like investing in like $55,000. to have a brick and mortar business on an average like $55,000. I'm not having anybody invest $55,000, right? I'm not even having anybody invest $500 to build something. My mentor, right? That's going to help me build mine, right? I was lucky that he thought enough of me to partner with him. He built an 8-figure income off of less than $500 investment. Where can you do that? Right here. Inbox me. I can show you. We got the blueprint. We can show it to you. My goal is to help you become successful. I don't want you to help me become successful because that's up to me. But I can help you become successful because when you're successful, we're more successful. That's the beauty of this. That is the beauty of this. Guys, I'm going to be playing this replay over and over and over throughout this week. Anybody that has any questions, contact me. I am going to put my website. I didn't do it before. Give me a second while I do that. That's not how I wanted it. Hold on. Bear with me. You know what? I'm just going to leave it the way. Oh, wait. That was it right there. Sorry. There we go. That's what I want to do. So that's my website. I got a new domain, www.dhop.us. I bought that domain because it's not about me. It's about us. It's about us. It's about us. dhop.us. It's about us and the things that we can build together, right? I appreciate you guys. Have a phenomenal rest of your week. Hope your week is very filled with prosperity. Man, I can't even think. I was up late last night. Have a phenomenal day. And always, let's see if I can unmask him. There he is right there. Always go Heels, right? Go Heels. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.